Oh, if you've ever dealt with anything on a computer, you know that at times they do crash. And when they do crash, you pull your hair out because you say, what do I do now? Everything I have, I've put onto my computer. And there goes all the memory. Everything I ever had, if I haven't backed it up, is gone. So what do? Oh, you pray, and then you reboot your computer. And then the computer starts up again, and it asks you if you want to do certain settings, and then it says, do you want to go back to default? And by going back to default, you set everything the way it was when you first bought the machine. Now, there are times in life that we crash. There are times in life when everything seems to be an absolute disaster, and the only thing we can do is to reboot our life, and then go back to the settings the way they came in the beginning. And this is what is necessary so many times in our life. We have to reboot our lives. We have to reboot our lives so that we can get back to the way it should be. Because we have gone so many different routes and took so many different paths. And we found out a lot of them were just dead ends. And we have to come back and we have to start again. And starting over is not always easy. And if you don't believe that, you just have to look at all the people who have been victims of fires and floods and hurricanes and everything else, when in a matter of minutes or hours, they lost absolutely everything they ever had or owned. Just gone like that. And they're left alone. And what do? They have to go back to scratch and start again. And they may decide to do the same things over again. But maybe life has taught them some lessons. And when they start their life again, they'll do it in an entirely different way because they've learned from their past. And we all have to learn from our past. And we all have to learn that that past teaches us something so that we can have a better future. Therefore, learn from your past. Be willing to give up some of the stuff that's in your life that's keeping you from the better vision that you should have. And when it comes to God, He's an all-forgiving God. If God forgives us for every mistake we've ever made in our life, and there's no one mistake so big He can't forgive. He will forgive you for everything, provided you ask Him, and you are repentant, and you are sincere. And when you do, you will feel freedom. You will be like those people in the fire. You will be free to start again, as though nothing happened in your past, because that's how forgiving the good Father is to us. He sent His Son to die for us so that we could be forgiven. Therefore, it's important that we learn to reboot our lives every so now and then. Take some time out, do some reflection, and ask yourself, am I in the place where I should be? Or should I reorganize the files in my life computer?